Yeah. Hi, yeah. It's your girl Anna, and as you can see, we are back in Final Fantasy XIV. And today we are on part 20? Part 20 of our MSQ series on the Oceanian Data Center. And today we're going to be starting patch 2.55, which my understanding is the final patch of A Realm Reborn before we move into the expansion Heavensward. In the last stream, we met up with Midgard Sommer at Silvertear Falls, or Silvertear Lake. And yeah, we met one of the original dragons who came to Eorzea. And they warned that one of their brood has roared, calling all of dragonkind to action to make Ishgard burn. Then, after we spread that information around, we had a very unwelcome visitor. Nia. We had Nabrialis show up here in the Solar. Part of our meeting with Midgard Sommer, he stripped away our blessing of light, meaning that the Asians felt no fear coming here to the Solar, and they attempted to steal Louisoix's staff in order to gather ether and try to resummon Zodiac. In the ensuing battle, we were able to bring them down and finally test out White Ossuring. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. The word wrong. Try and capture his soul and hit him with a beam of light using energy we siphoned from corrupted crystals. The energy wasn't quite enough. We didn't have enough ether. And Moonbrita sacrificed herself to temper the blade and give us enough ether to defeat the Ashian. And then it got really sad from there. Like, we met with all the Scions. We had a funeral for Moonbrita. Oriange is, like, destroyed right now. All of the Scions are, like, in a really rough spot. But that is where we left yesterday's stream, and that was the last quest of patch 2.5. This quest here, Mask of Grief, is going to be the start of 2.55. But yeah, let's go ahead. Make sure you have your drinks ready for when the bot inevitably decides to try and join us. Inevitably. And as always, if you enjoy the stream, please consider leaving a like. If you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. And yeah, let's go ahead and step right into it, shall we? Drink water, y'all. All right. Oh yeah, I have some monster as well today. Zero Ultra. All right, Minvillia, what you got for us? Have you a moment, Inning? I believe Ida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbrita's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. I know when I tried talking to her yesterday, she wanted to be left alone. Like, she wasn't able to really... She didn't know what to say. And Papa Limo was distraught because he did not have the words to comfort his friend. Hey, it's Renee. Great. Eh? Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I've decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult in the best of times, and well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment, so I was wondering if you could maybe collect it for me. I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Rathfrost. Alright, should be simple enough. Go talk to Rowena and get this flower. And not get stuck on furniture. I like how tables and chairs are essentially walls for my character because she's so short. Let's see, Rowena's should be right up here. Hold on. Look at this carbuncle. Just chilling up here. What you doing up here, carbuncle? Ha! And then she looks like she's looking for something. What are you looking for? Didn't say anything. Isn't there supposed to be a little baby Mikate girl around here? I guess not. Or at least I don't see her anywhere. What are you looking? Now, where in Nafika's name did that girl go? What girl are you looking for? That's what I want to know. Where's the little girl? Interesting. I don't see her anywhere. Oh well. Go talk to Rowena. Hey Purr, how you doing? Meow. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I haven't talked to these people in forever. Bi-colored gemstone vouchers. Okay. And you have some furniture. And you have a flute. Good, so what about you? I'm having a pretty good day. What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldrith Trinket to trade? Trinket. The flower payment. They've got you on an errand now. Them scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously, though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here. Take it. And tell that Ida lass I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock. If she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers, Gods knows she needs to. Her mask is kind of silly. Kochi's about to get asleep. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to meet her at Rathfrost. What am I doing here? Is it Wrath the Frost or just Wrath Frost? Or Ra the Frost? Here we go. Now we can fly straight over here. The gloom is pretty heavy today. Drink water now. But yeah, Per, I think we're almost done with A Realm Reborn. I'm on the last patch. The last patch of A Realm Reborn. I don't remember how many quests it was. I looked it up earlier, but I know it's a good number of quests. Rowena can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it just fine the way it is, she says it again, then again, and then again, and it drives me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you for doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. The moon daisy. Moon daisies are often hung in rafters, trees, or other elevated locations to represent the celestial body when performing holy rituals to the goddess Minpina during daylight hours. Moonbrita loved these things, you know? I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
There's the roar. Well, that's a lot of Darkins. Uh-oh.
Is that what I think it is?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Alpha, now.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
That didn't give us a lot of downtime. Right, to the Rising Stones. No. On a good note, it doesn't seem like Gloam, messes with my encoder any. That was a lot of Darkins. That's not good. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moonbrita's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us no time to mourn. The envoy from Kortha should arrive soon, and we must hasten to hear a report. Yes, Lucia is on her way here. I still don't know if it's Lucia or Lucia. I don't remember. The envoy is here. I thank you for receiving me on such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly. You've come with news of the Dravanians. Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the central highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sallied forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own, too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. Is it reinforcement you seek then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well. I shall depart for Kurthus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Though I'll gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations, and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured, I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter, that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardsormr and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Renee. Well, looks like things sped up real quick. Oh, a cutscene. This isn't good.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
What is she doing? Did she just destroy the barrier? On her own?
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Well, Iceheart just open up the proverbial floodgates, as you would. That is, that's a big deal. That's a real big deal. Yeah, let's go to Camp Dragonhead. I don't know when I'll need to... I'm assuming I need to do it before I start Heavensward, but someone was telling me I should level up Dragoon before I start Heavensward, and my Dragoon's at 35. I'm assuming I need to do the like Dragoon quest line up to level 50. I can probably work on leveling my Dragoon off stream. It seems I was the swifter inning. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, while our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. I'm assuming no one could see my guard somewhere flying around with me. That's a big burb. Definitely a lot of knights here. Carrot Kitty. Oh, they also have an eye patch. I approve. When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. The Gates of Judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. It is our first line of defense. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. Oh no, that isn't good. Sounds like they're really doubting. Dyspeptic Dragoon. Heretic scum, how dare they meddle with our divine protections? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. You don't sound too sure, my dude. Twould seem the heretic struck the first, and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies, we chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates, and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders, and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Imric awaits you. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Haurchefant will know where Sir Imric means to receive us. Alright. Now, flying over all the A Realm Reborn areas is so interesting. Like, I'm so used to only seeing it from like here. You know, maybe a few feet higher. But seeing it from the air is always a very interesting sight. Haurchefant wants for us. Or has information for us, I think. 'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat with you in the intersering. I'm assuming there's bots underneath this table. Yeah, there's got to be bots under the table because that was level up animations. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? Yes. What you got for me, Emmerich? And how dare you not let me stand on your table? I tried. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, but we certainly, we're blah. Yes, we are, but recently returned from the Gates of Judgments ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Astinian. Astinian? That's the guy who's doing the Dragoon quest. Oh no. Shoot. I wish I had leveled up Dragoon. I'm only like level 35. So my character didn't seem too happy. Stanian's kind of packing, isn't he? May I present you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess, I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. He and all of the other warriors of Ishgard, he out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. Ah, it is you, but of course, it is only fitting that fate should draw the two of us together. Ah, Estinian recognized us. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanian share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldreth, the beast is said to have terrorized Coerthas since Ishgard's founding. Coerthas. Many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to erase the city. The trophy Haldreth plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we would erect would be stout enough to deny him. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But in my Dragoon story, Estinian has the eye. But thou stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through their endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms. They who spent centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses, and now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole in their We must address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. It would seem. You have described your plight in an admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which only concerns Ishgard and Dravania. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's aid during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and when most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Kurthus will be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beast and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Kurthus. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona, 7 hells. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Imric. Through the power of the eye, I've become a vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wherever so I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared was Nidhogg. He means to hurl his horde against the Danafing collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. No. Drink water, y'all. There's definitely going to be a lot of exposition, I'm sure. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Imric was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something as a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Committed to the cause. I don't know what quest ends. 2.5. I don't know if this list will even tell me because I hide stuff for spoilers. Okay, so the last quest is called Before the Dawn. So that's the one we need to watch out for. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the Antecedent. To the Rising Stones. Wait, I want to talk to Estinian. Nidhogg. He is the source of our suffering. We do not fell the worm. These endless clashes count for naught. I am painfully aware of the hypocrisy of our request and the self-inflicted nature of our predicament. But should it serve to deliver my people from their unkind fate, gladly shall I bow my head and beg for aid. I expect, nay, welcome the coming storm of scorn and disdain. Alright, let's go to Mordona. See, Koji switched over to Sage. Is she doing prank? Yeah, she's doing something. She's viewing a cutscene in Ul'dah. Alright. Quaternia. Speak with Minfilia.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
No.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury. All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Hold on, it looks like I'm dropping frames via network. No, I think we're back. Come on. I'm waiting for the video to catch up. No. Sorry about that. It seems like my connection to YouTube kind of got angry for a moment. I think we're good to go. Let me do a test real quick to make sure that we're sending data properly. All right, I think we're good to go. Let me fix my stuff around. And let's do a cat emoji. Make sure everything is talking to each other properly. I think we're good. I think we're good. YouTube's still showing me like that there was an error, but hopefully it should be good to go now. I'll need to make a note when I refresh the stream because my countdown stopped. Alright, we should be good to go. Let's get back to it. Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
Oh, we're going to war? Okay.
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Of course.
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Y'all doesn't seem all too happy. I support Riol. He wears an eye patch. Which MSQ am I at? Volunteer Dragon Slayers. Did you make it to the trial? Actually, let me go ahead and take my short break. And when I get back, Koji might need help with the trial, so I'll see if I can help her with that. But yeah, let me BRB for a few minutes. Yeah, and we're back. And it seems like Kochi is ahead of me. Hmm. No. I bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alpha now. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of your own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Kurthas. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slathborn of the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, I might suggest that you have Tataru accompany you. She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Yeah. We are rather close to Kurthas, aren't we? We best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. We will also need to have bed and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Renee. I have 101 things to discuss with Slathborn. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Kurthas, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as far as rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and am certain headquarters will stay the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of the more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. And we need to go talk to everyone. No. Spare your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. That's one. Oh, it's real. No, cutting. But yeah, if you're at Steps of Faith, then you're ahead of me. Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. I can come here with no fear of spoilers, yeah? You've already seen this, right? Before I go any further? Because yeah, you should be ahead of me if you're already at Steps of Faith. Waiting on stream delay to let you catch up. Just a moment ago only, yeah? Cool deal, cool deal. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilred was there with the fort that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? No. God damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilred stopped turning up for duty, then black market weapons went missing from her vault in Ul'dah. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Let's see. You had to beat up some things in the wild in MSQ, so I wanted to see if you wanted to join in. Then realized you're not here yet. Oh no. Folk like to believe our company is a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, there's more. It's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all, and that and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Rued's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp among wolves, but the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And this is just between you and me, my friend. There's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled upon, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Any road, you got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing your name. I trust my good eye in you as well, real. So Ishgard seeks sell swords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I've pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? Someone up here. Sell me blade to the Ishgardians. Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd say me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watch me like a bloody hawk, you did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavier purse. Is there someone? They must be inside. Volunteer my services for the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. It was to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. Doesn't look like we're gonna get much support. There you are, Erning. So, did you slay any hearts? 1 or 2? Well, add it to mine that makes 3 or 4, not including Slapburn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I say 1 Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen Clankin Knights at least. Oh, I've been so caught up with the recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alpha now. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they've requested your presence as usual. Anyway, you best make your way to Ul'dah or you'll be late. Alphino said he would meet with you at the Royal Promenade. Wait, let's go to Ishgard. Not Ishgard, Ul'dah. Drink water now. And we need to go to the Royal Promenade. I'm glad no one could see my little jargon. My apologies for calling you away from your task. I had hoped to proceed with the negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I feel obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Yeah.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Alphino, speaking up. My dude is playing with fire.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Dang.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Nanamo, what's wrong?
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Oh no. Ralbon's worried. What's going on with Nanamo? We know that she plans to tear down the council, the syndicate, and step down as Sultana. Maybe that's just weighing on her very heavily. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we've been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshaphon and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Captain Aelbert, what news? Then the assault has begun. We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit shall join House Durandir at the Still Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and then the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Renee, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Okay, we need to go to the Gates of Judgment. So, Camp Dragonhead. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Hobart Chavert. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Hobart Chavert. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Alright, let's come on over to the Gates of Judgment. You're the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks. For the present, I would have you join them. This, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparation. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once your advanced skirmishers are slain. Alright, let's go defeat some Dravanian forces at Whitebrim, which would be this way. Can I fly this way? I guess so. I didn't realize I could fly this far out towards Ishgard. No. Oh, here they are down here. That's a big Dargan. Well, this doesn't look good. Good time stun. Gotta make use of oh, what's the name of that ability? North oh, more dragons. These things were the thing in the wild you wanted help to kill. Gotcha. Okay, good to go. What's the name of that skull? It's North, True North. There we go. So let's see, we got some more at Providence Point, which is over there. Can I fly up over that? Because Providence Point should be over that mountain. A bunch more dragons. Two north. One down. Two down. I'll save two north for the next set of enemies that comes at. There they are. Two north. There more. Horde Commander. You got another two north. Perfect. There we go. I'm so looking forward to getting into Heaven's Ward and getting my abilities. Because I'm missing, what, Form Shift and Masterful Blitz? Well, no, I wouldn't have access to Masterful Blitz yet, but Form Shift would be nice. What's the news, adventure? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils. Damn their scaly hides. Hold fast your grief and fury, my lady. We'll avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly into the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane words that form the barrier we call Danafin's Kale. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the words are sealed. All now rest on you, adventurer. Lead your comrades out onto the steps of faith and prepare to meet the horde. May the fury guide your blades. The steps of faith are now accessible. Check some stuff over here real quick. Shouldn't he point downwards since all of hell would be potatoes? I know, right? He's pointing up at, like, the screen, at the gamer. You're not pointing at me. Let's see. Steps of Faith. Which is... Where is Steps of Faith? Is it considered a dungeon now? Keeper. Should be a... Oh, there it is. It is a trial. I wonder if Kochi's gonna join. Okay. Kochi joins the party. I can try queuing us. Well, Kochi's on Fisher. Let me probably make a party finder. There's no one doing party finder right now. We want to do normal. We want a trial. We want Steps of Faith. Duty completion. There we go. Remove role restrictions. There we go. And this should be good to go. Troop members. Yep. Why is Kochi gone or fishing? I'm gonna go shout in Limsa, see if we can find some people to help us. Anyone on the friends list? All I see is Littlefoot. Let's see what we got here. Shout. Oh, we got someone joining for a synced run of the Steps of Faith. I should have went from the bottom. Let's copy all this. Control C. Party finder. We're doing pretty good. We need 3 more people. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add again. Oh, Hades joins. Thank you for joining. I like Littlefoot's sword. A hammer would be slightly more useful than a fishing rod. Okay. Kenshin Mugetsu. So you're a swordsman, but you're wielding a book. Interesting. I wonder if it's been. I haven't really seen any more people run around. Yeah, let's send another shout. Drink water, y'all. Ah, we got another. Guess it's just one more now. There we go. We have a full group. And it is, where'd it go? Steps of Faith. What is the role? 2 tanks. I will also go on Gunbreaker. And we're good to go. That's a big old Darkin. I haven't. Oh, that is a big Darkin. Let's do it. Let's go beat up some Dargans. It was an interesting fight, just standing here underneath the legs. Okay, there's the ads. I'm pressing the wrong buttons for my AoE. Okay, back on the big Dargan. I don't have my dash yet. I wonder if there's anyone manning the cannons. Because didn't it just say that there were cannons to man? Or that? Is that the cannons they're talking about? Oh, we got more Dargans. There's a Dargan somewhere that I don't see. Oh! Dargans are dead now. What is this dragon's name? Bishop? Such a big name. I don't know what's going on. Why are we stunned? Oh no, he's gonna hit the cannons. Dragon's so big, I can't even like get the dragon in frame. I don't know if it's because I'm a little Lalafeller, but I don't think we're gonna stop this dragon before it gets to the barrier. Body slam? It's gonna body slam the barrier. I don't know if we can stop multiple body slams. Oh no, the barrier's down. And we're stunned. What's going on? Why'd we get stunned? Oh, we got more ads. Okay, it doesn't look like we can stop these ads. Okay, good. I got stepped on. Oh no. Sideways slice. It's a lot of Ishgardian soldiers standing in an AoE. That's a lot of dead Ishgardian soldiers that were standing in an AoE. Uh-oh. Got stunned again. Oh, more Dargans. You, come here. You, come here. You, come here. Come on. Alright, they're down. How many gates do we have for the Arc of the Worthy? We're 40 out of 100. Another one of those side swipes. I guess it's going to take out the cannons. And the cannons are down. We're at 24%, and the Dargan is almost halfway. This isn't looking good. Been staring at Dragon Butt for the last 5 minutes. No. One body slam. 2 body slams. 3 body slams. Here we got more members of the Horde showing up. And there we go. We did it. That went way better than I expected it to. Time to run all the way to the front. Like, we stopped this dragon really early. No. Oh, and we have a cutscene. The dragons, they're withdrawing. Victory is ours. Oh, look at all these cute adventurers. That dude looks worn the heck out. That is Stinian. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make this battle a slaughter? Be grown so fond of the stench of your lair. Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Sate my lance. Sate. And off he jumps. Renee, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal braves were not found wanting. Oh, we got victory music. Commander Levier, Renee, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you a well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with proper courtesy. I like his sword. I too would offer my thanks, Shanae. Through your deeds we have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ashians of the Empire, but step by unfaltered step, we march ever nearer towards our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I for one would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffer heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minvelia in person. Oh no, Kochi giving me all the pats. I'm assuming Kochi wants a free teleport. Oh no, she's teleporting me? Wow. Did not expect that. Drink water, y'all. 2 for 1. Oh, I need to switch back to monk. Into the solar. Renee, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Renee. Thank you. Let's get some skill speed materia. Our next one is administrative decision. I think I'll go ahead and take a short break here. Gonna take a short break. But yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Yeah. And we're back. Drink water, y'all. Alright. What you got for us, Manfilia? You must be wary, Renee, and now may very well be your only chance to antecedent. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. Oh. The royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we were able to recognize It would seem we were to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you and your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refuse to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek to pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbrita, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and thus, without recourse to bloodshed. Good. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Sigh. What's wrong, Tataru? It seems like she's not getting enough work. Curious, I've never known Tataru to sigh at such request. Could aught be amiss? Let's go see what's wrong with Tataru. And we're on administrative decision. Oh, we still have a good number of quests to get through. Where's Tataru at? Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Interesting. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she seemed rather preoccupied. I mean, all the Scions are here. Who are all these women? He said I was his favorite muse. You best watch your tongue. Oh no, Thancred. Well, I'm the one who procured the rarest ores. Mikate man-stealer? What? And then this one's still like cooing at his side. Why don't we leave these others to their squabbling, Thancred, what are you doing? Ladies, please, this is no way to... Oh, Renee. I was just entertaining some friends. Oh, gods. I mean, he has some very attractive friends here, Thancred. Oh gods, make it stop. My sides are about to burst. A primal shackles his faithful with the bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power Thancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle, especially when each realizes she is not the sole object of his affection. Do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? In Doma, fidelity is a highly prized virtue. Perhaps it is a difference in culture, but this situation lies outside my comprehension. This is very silly. Not what I expected for our return from the Steps of Faith. Alright, where's Tataru? Taru, where are you? Oh, there she is. Oh, Renee, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, and you always know what to say, Renee. I'm glad we had this little chat. I mean, what did I say? Okay, let's go back over here. Koji's been a really long cutscene. Yes, Tataru, you have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Renee has made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you certainly have earned the rest, but I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hori Boulder and Cultinea have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Eh? She's excited now. Whoa, hey! Almost ran into Hori Boulder. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I mean, I've knocked you to the ground, Hori Boulder. What are you on about? I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Ah, yeah. I pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guide. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, Antecedent. I take my leave of you. An unexpected ambition. Where we are needed. That's two separate quests. Let's do an unexpected ambition, I guess. What's the other one? The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Orianche mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Perhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limbs of Lamensa. Yes, that'll be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety. Alright, let's go to Limsa. See, we need out. And she's gonna be at the Arcanist Guild. Or not? Is she downstairs? Might be downstairs. Oh, look, all the carbuncles. Yep, hiss. What are y'all doing? This is cute. Renee, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you think? I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mistress Thubergum's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Alright. Interesting. I mean, I have Arcanist. I am a baby Arcanist. Let's switch back to Monk. Yes, may how I assist you, Anning? So you're acquainted with our newest member, Sai. Mayhap you have already noticed, but I fear young Tataru's potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not assist Tataru in her training, given your relationship with the girl and your growing understanding of Arcanima? Arcanima. You may prove a great help to her. Her trial would be conducted at the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. Alright. Let's go help Tataru with her training. Should be right over here. I remember when I had to do this trial. Drink water now. Over Azure Seas to Pirate's Port, where she met her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came a lass with whom none could fool. Beat him with the backdraft, gut him with the gust, deck him with the downburst, go carbuncle go. Are those crates I spy? Ah, and this must be the true test. But we are ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? 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 Where's Carbuncle going? Tataru, there's a wharf rat. 2 wharf rats. 3 Aurelias. Oh, come back, Carbuncle, come back. Oh, poor Tataru. She does not look... Are you happy or scared? Scared. I should have known you'd come, Renee. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I'll inform Mistress Thebram, the beer gum, of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. Oh, Tataru. Oh. Poor Tataru. Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally. Abysmally, as Renee will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist, wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you gain a solid grasp of fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle at your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You're too kind. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Poor Tataru. Ancient ways, timeless wants. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. I mean, they are really cute on you, Tataru. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me a little longer. Wonderful. Then the Coast of the Soul will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. Okay, you want to go to Coast of the Soul. Alright, where are you, Tataru? There she is. Tatari, what are you wearing? I've satisfied many a woman in my 50 and 5 summers. You're 55, trying to woo this Mikate? Interesting. Aw, Tataru, that is like an adorable summer outfit. Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the Drowning Winch told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild animals, and since I fared rather poorly in the battle last time, let us be off. Let me open up a drink. Alright, where is Tatari going? So she wants me to defend her while she gathers clams. I mean, her little outfit is adorable. I don't have a good swimming outfit. But I hear that the summer event should be coming soon. So hopefully I'll be able to get a good outfit then. What fortune? We've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Alright. Is that a shark out there? Hold on. Is that a shark? It is a shark. Look at it. It's Min. Good old shark VTuber Min. Then again, I guess if you don't know Min, you could say it's Gura. Then again, I think it's a little too big to be Gura. Alright, let's go back to our destination. Some fishies under the water. Since a hostile presence, alright. Let's beat up this Morgwar. Is this supposed to be Gargura? Oh, this thing's kind of tough. I wonder if I can get behind it to do some more damage. Doesn't look like it. And stun it. Oh, did it not get stunned? How rude. The big old serpent. Well fought, Inning, well fought. I knew it was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for the reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. Though I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they'll always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Philman waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Lamentson markets. She might have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the Antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, Rennie, and thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Tataru's such a cutie. What are you planning, Tataru? Alright, let's go back. You know what? While we're here, probably do this quick, no, do we want to do the dance request? Yeah, let's go back to... Go back to the Rising Stones. Yeah. How much time do we have left? I'm worried if I should start another stream. We were an hour in, so we're now, what, probably 2.5 hours in? I don't know. Because someone told me that the last couple of quests are really long. And I don't want to have to end stream in the middle of the quest. Welcome home, Renee. I gather you found Tataru and Limbs Elemensa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as the way she hoped, I suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without her intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging in my request. Where we are needed. Let me look at my list of quests. That'd leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests. And that would open up everything for before Heaven's Word, it seems. Yeah. I don't know how far we need to go. Yeah, I might... Yeah, someone's suggesting to me in Discord that I should make sure I have enough time to knock out the rest of these quests. So let's go ahead and we'll end this stream here. I'll take a short break and then I'll bring up a new stream and we'll focus on knocking out the rest of A Realm Reborn today. So, yeah, let me go ahead and end it here, and I'm going to take a break. Then after the break, I'll come back, and we can get started with the end of A Realm Reborn. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like. If you want to be notified about future streams, like the one that's going to be coming in probably about 30 minutes, please consider subscribing. And I'll see y'all later. Bye bye, y'all.